Like it Cajun spicy sausage, homemade sausage. This is our sample that we're going to taste here. We did our batch and seasoned it, our meat. We did a one pork roast. We did one beef roast, 8 pounds, and a 7 pound pork roast. So we seasoned it all up. Here we have it, and we're going to show you here. We're keeping it very cold. We have our bags of ice on it. And this is our seasoned Cajun sausage. And we're going to get ready to stuff this. So we will be stuffing that into the casing. Okay. We'll get all that stuffed into the casing. Okay, we're going to set that aside for now. We're going to set our sample aside. We're tasting it. We like what it tastes like. It's very, very delicious. So we're going to set our sample aside. And we're going to get ready now to start our stuffing. Spilled a little of the ice water there. Get that up. All right, we're ready to continue. We're going to take our casing, which we have here in the ice water. It's very salty, so we put that to get the salt out. And I'm using a very wider funnel on my machine because I'm stuffing my sausage, and I want it a little coarse because I like to cook it with the beans or use it in several other dishes as well. So now I'm feeding all the casing onto my spout. And after I get all this on here, at the end, I'm going to tie a small knot. That's so that'll be our beginning, and it won't bleed out. Some people put a little stuffing in and then they go and they make it. But we're just going to go ahead and tie it now. These come extremely long, so it doesn't matter how much you leave off the end or whatever. Okay. Now we're going to take and we're going to start our stuffing. Here again, we're going to remove the ice. Keep our meat cold. Keep your meat as cold as possible. Removing any ice that fell out my bag. And here we have our Cajun homemade sausage. We're going to turn on the grinder, the meat grinder. I'm going to put this down in this tray, and that way you'll be able to see me feed it in. Okay, now, can you see the tray a little bit? Okay. Now we're going to put the sausage in. We're going to use this stuffer, and we're going to start stuffing our casing. That's going to put some air in here. This is why a lot of people, I'm going to just put a little hole here. This is why some leave it open until they finish stuffing. Usually I have some stuffed in already because this does add the air to it. So what we're going to do is let the air out as I stuff it down in the hole, and then we'll come back and tie that again. That way you won't pick up that air in your casing. going to let a little bit come out. Okay, now we're going to take and tie this off. We have it going a little bit, so now we're going to go back and tie it off. That was to get the air out. A lot easier at first to tie it off without anything there. Okay. Now, here we go. Just kind of hold your hand together with your thumb and your fingers apart. Try to keep it a little relaxed. You don't want to stuff your link too tight because you don't want it to pop. You want it to be able to be a little loose inside there. So as it cooks or smokes and it swells, it has a little room. Okay, we're stuffing. We're making our Cajun homemade Mama Like It sausage. Okay, just letting it come on out there. So good. Very delicious. Okay, as it comes out, we're going to make our little, we're going to start it to make the little circle. This is so you can kind of get with your sausage a little bit. Here again, you want to kind of keep it a little loose, not too tight, not too full. I usually work mine back and forth a little bit to keep it a little loose. And we're going to come back and start adding more in. And you're going to continue this process until you get all the way to the end of your casing. Kind of turn as you go to keep making your links. Now you can stop this whenever you want. You can cut it and whatever you think your circle is, whatever you want, you can stop it and start again and make a new one. I'm not going to make a very, very big one. I pretty much finished what I put in my pan. So I'm going to stop. And we're going to tie this off. And I'm going to show you a little twisting technique. Okay. We're going to let this form our first link here. Now, we still have plenty to make more. But this is our first circle of homemade Mama Like It Cajun pork and beef sausage. Good. Just going to take out a little bit here. Also, I wanted to check the consistency of it. That's so I can tie off my end. Just took off a little bit out, the excess, so it gives me room to tie. And there you have it. Mama like it. Cajun, homemade pork and beef sausage. Thank you.